Hello beautiful world, Isabella here, and you are watching the Thursday with Beautiful series, the place to share magical, beautiful, loving and transformational practices for you to use in a daily activities during the day so you can transform your life too. Today I'm going to talk about the question I've received also a couple of times or few times from either my friends or clients, people around me. How do you love people despite the hurt, mistrust, and another bad treatment to you or to others in the world? So how do you trust people? How do you love them despite their fakeness, despite the fact that they hurt you or they hurt other people, despite the fact that you cannot trust them, they are untrustworthy, and so many things. How do you love people? That's the question in general for today's episode. That's very general and broad question, and it would be really it could be really a question to answer throughout like an hour workshop or video, but I'm going to go into like little tiny things during this 10 minutes with you. It's hard when someone asks me. It might be hard. It might be not aligned with yourself. It might feel unfair. It might feel not good. It might feel like I am not going to because I've got hurt and that person doesn't deserve to be loved back, to be treated fair, to be treated kindly. And so many variations, right? If we go in the world with that attitude, this is what you will be bringing into your life. You've heard the saying, attitude is everything. Choose wisely, or choose the correct one, or choose the good one. Attitude is everything. The life you see around you, the life you see in front of you, the life you have is 100% consisting of the choices you made. It is fully created by the choices you made. It is fully created by the attitude, actions you chose to put in your life. And the same goes with people. If every single, and right now I'm stating a couple of things which I can get totally bounced back and criticized for, but this is how I feel and this is how it works. It is how it worked in my life, this is how it works in my life, this is how it works in many of my clients' life and many of my friends' lives. It is your choice to create the life you want. It is your choice to pick the attitude you want. So if you are facing the situation that someone hurt you, you can choose so many different options. You can be the person who will hate back. You can choose the person who is going to be arrogant and aggressive towards that person and hateful and judgmental. You can choose to punch that person, so be physical. You can choose to be abusive verbally. You can choose to be quiet. You can choose to cry. You can choose to not trust anymore that person and any other people in your life. You can choose to hate everyone around you for the rest of your life and never trust anybody. You can choose so many things. But guess what? Aha moment. You can choose to love. You can choose to be kind. You can choose to respond with the full smile, even towards the person who is not nice to you, who is hurtful, who is fake, who is untrustworthy, who is whatever. You can choose all those things. And guess what? It works magic. It works magic. And you can again say, okay, whatever Isabella you are saying, yeah, all this magic you are talking about. Yes, but I wouldn't be talking about that magic if that magic wouldn't exist. And many of you knows that I am honest and transparent and straightforward. And I wouldn't be here talking about magic if that magic wouldn't exist. And choosing the attitude of love, choosing the attitude of kindness, being polite, being helpful, being forgiving, smile at that person, respond in a polite way, it is creating a magic, not only in your life, by giving you peace, giving you enlightenment, giving you that feeling of wow, I am really in peace with myself right now. But it also creates a magic in that person's life. In that person's life. How? Let me share with you one story. There are many stories in my life which I would like to share about loving people and choosing the proper attitude. But one was at my former job, corporate job. And of course, you are the beginner, you just started the job. All people who are seniors, all people who are there for years, they are what? They feel they are worthier, they feel they are better, they feel they can do more than you, right? So I felt very, personally, I felt very abandoned. I felt I am not worthy. I felt I didn't belong, and I basically shouldn't be there. By treatment from some of those senior or very well experienced people. And it wouldn't be working magic for me and for that person if one day I wouldn't have chosen the attitude of being kind, polite, and smile. So what I did after literally few days of basically crying in the back office, why that person is treating me that way, what did I do, taking everything personally, I flipped over and I said, oh well, I will keep doing what I'm doing. Every morning I was showing up with the smile on my face, and the first thing when that person was passing me by or coming towards me, not talking to me but kind of in my direction, I was saying, hey, how are you, how have you been, how is your day, smiling. And despite the fact that that person didn't respond and screened me with the full hate on her or his face, I smiled and responded, I hope you have a wonderful day, and smile. And two magics were happening. First of all, I felt good. I didn't take anything personally anymore. I felt good because I treated the other human being in a kind, polite, and loving way. The second thing, I felt good because maybe at first that person felt embarrassed, but after few times doing this, that person eventually responded, I'm doing fine, how are you? People, that was magical, that was amazing, Remember, we are not here on this planet to judge others. We don't walk in others people's shoes. So when someone approaches you with little hate on their face, or aggressiveness, or some sadness, or kind of very quick, short response, the response you didn't expect or you saw as not loving and polite, it doesn't mean that this person is that way. First of all, don't take those things personal. It's not about you. The second thing is that you don't know where this person is in her or his life at this moment. So it's very easy for all of us to judge, oh, you are rude, but we don't know where this person is. So if we approach such a people with the biggest love we can give, the biggest politeness and kindness we can give, the smile on our face, the tap on the shoulder, the word, no worries, everything will be fine, or I hope you have a wonderful day, the magic can happen. And magic is happening every single time when love is there. So this is how I respond to my clients when they ask me, how do you love people? How do you see good in people despite all your life stories, all your abuse you went through? How? The person I'm meeting is not the person who hurt me, first of all. The person I'm meeting is in her own life, in her own time of her life, dealing with her own stuff. And the person I'm meeting is the person. That's the first priority. The person you are meeting is the same person as you, a human being as you. The person who has good and love inside of yourself. And if that person doesn't show these things yet, it means that there are plenty of things covering it and putting those face masks on them in order to hide it. But that doesn't mean that person is bad. And it's your approach and attitude and your choice to approach that person the same way as you would like to approach the person you love, the same as you would like to talk to yourself, the same as you would approach your kid, with the love, kindness, and politeness. Because every one of us is good, every one of us deserves to be treated well, and every one of us can choose love and can choose kindness, can choose treating other person in a kind way. I hope I answered that question, and I hope I shared something beautiful and magical for you to use in your daily life. Because I believe all of us are meeting those people, and all of us are thinking that those people are mean, aggressive, and they don't deserve anything good. How not true is that? Try my trick. Try my little trick. Try your smile. Try your nice, kind words towards the most hated person in your workplace, towards the most aggressive person in your workplace, or towards the person who is so miserable and negative. Try my trick. Try to approach that person with the smile, kind words, appreciation, gratitude, and some kind of encouragement. And watch the magic, how it's happening. And really do, because it is happening. And it's happening in your life too. You will go back home and you will be so happy for what you just did to one of your partner, to one of your co-worker, to the person, to the human being, to the other human being. Thank you for watching my Thursday with Beautiful episode number 33 today. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I hope I could share some magic and love with you, as I'm constantly talking about this, because this is so magical and loving, everything what's going on around us. And I hope I could deliver some lesson and teach you something. Please share with me anything you learned from today. Share with me those experiences with utilizing that little trick in your life, at workplace, at whatever place you go to and meet people who might not be as happy as you today. And share with me on social media or below in the comment. Share that video also with other people. Share this video with someone who you found very, very miserable, negative, or aggressive and untrustworthy, or hurting others. Share this video with one of your enemy. I would love them to see it and see what they can discover within themselves, because I'm sure they can find some nice good thing within themselves too. And in between, remember, you matter, and your choices matter even more. Go out there and make all those loving, positive, and magical choices, so the life around you and people around you can see it, share with you, and can become loving, magical, kind, polite. Please subscribe to my channel too, because I am coming up with so much content recently, and I am going to be coming with more super cool, juicy content every Tuesday and every Thursday, so that way you don't miss on any of this. And again, you matter. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I see you next Tuesday on my love video episode. Thank you so much and have a great day.